Hello, my name is Alan Thomas from Dayton, New Jersey. Thank you for joining me today on the section of unfair trade practices. Unfair trade practices. What I like to explain in the beginning that these practices are considered unprofessional and illegal. They can also be the cause for a producer to lose their license, as well as an insurer to lose their certificate of authority, and these practices are to be prohibited at all costs. Another name for unfair trade practices, they're also called unfair marketing practices, unfair insurance practices, or deceptive practices. Unfair trade practices we're going to discuss today: boycott, coercion and intimidation, misrepresentation, twisting, defamation, and fraud. Boycott. A person may not enter into any agreement to commit an act of boycott, coercion, or intimidation which results in an unreasonable restraint or even a monopoly of the business of insurance. Misrepresentation. A misrepresentation is any false, misleading statement or deceptive activities. An example of misrepresentation is a producer telling an insured that their participating policy will guarantee dividends. Fact of the matter is, a participating policy will give you dividends, but those dividends are never, ever guaranteed. So this act is misleading and deceptive to the insured. Twisting. Twisting is clearly a misrepresentation of policy information to persuade an insured or a policy owner to lapse or surrender their policy only for the purposes of creating commissions, and it usually will hurt the insured, and it's never in the policy owner's best interest when they're faced with twisting. Defamation. Defamation is false statements that are made maliciously or derogatory statements intended to injure a person or an insurer's reputation, usually on a financial aspect. An example: an agent or producer may tell a client that the company that they're presently insured with is going bankrupt, or they're in financial difficulty. That is injury to that company's financial reputation, and defamation is illegal and unprofessional. Fraud. Fraud is fraud. It's knowingly and intentionally misrepresenting a material fact with the intent to injure a company financially and to injure another person. Fraud is clearly an illegal act and unprofessional. So in summary, again, unfair trade practices. Remember, an agent can lose their license, an insurer can lose their certificate of authority. And those practices, again, are boycott, coercion and intimidation, misrepresentation, twisting, defamation, and fraud. All unprofessional, all illegal.